So the next level is going to be throat chakra. In this mode, they will be in serve to others mode. The previous mode was empathy for others, but here serve to others in a way detached mode. In a detached mode, how to serve others in a whole picture, not in individual level, but in a higher level, how to serve others, how to align ourselves with universe plan, how to be a perfect puzzle piece, how to be a perfect puzzle piece that can fit, okay, where it is supposed to fit. So in this level, the consciousness levels are reasoning and love. So the reasoning, since they got all the wisdom from their previous level, they will have a better understanding on how things work. Since they have a higher perception on the reality, they can make a better decision. They can understand life with higher wisdom in that through lens. They will start to look at the life through that wisdom lens. So they will have a better understanding. They will be better in decision making. The people in this level will be very highly intellectual, highly talented. They have better communication because they have better decision making and they know how to put the data together and communicate with others. So they have better communication in this level. Okay. So the next level will be love, which is 500. Okay. So the reasoning is mostly it focuses on self, how to make better decision, how to become better in communication. The reasoning focuses on self, but the love, which is the other side of this consciousness level, it focuses on goodness of everything and every being, everything and every being. So that will be the main focus, not for self, but for the whole picture, for the big picture, for the highest good of everything. So this will become their main focus, which is unconditional love. The people who are in these characteristics will be in the I am the observer consciousness. I am the observer who is observing, the God is observing the life through me in that consciousness. They will start to understand the duality. So the things which is saying, which is good, bad, or anything like duality, good, bad, light, dark, all those things, it is part of the universe. They will have the higher wisdom. So they will come out of that duality mode. Duality, the main reason how we perceive things. Okay, they will have the higher wisdom on understanding this duality with the higher wisdom. So they will feel detached from good, bad. This is good for me. This is bad for me. Because they know it is not about good, bad. It is about experience. So since they get that glimpses of this higher wisdom, they will not associate with any choices like good choice, bad choice, those kind of stuff. They will become sensitive. That this is the problem with this mode. Since they are able to see things through higher wisdom, they will not understand things through the words, through the access. They will try to understand. They will be able to read in between the line, so they can see if something is not true. So they cannot tolerate that untruthfulness because the characteristics of this chakra is honesty. So they cannot tolerate the untruthfulness, and they will behave. They will behave in selfless mode. So if someone is being very selfish, they'll not be able to tolerate that. So the next level is they will just realize this physical reality is nothing but dream. Okay, because they might have conquered all their five senses. I have explained how each chakra is related to each sense in my previous video. This level, they might have conquered all the pleasures that is received through all these five senses. So they will not get addicted to any of that senses. Okay, and then they prefer to be in silent mode, and they can still receive thoughts, but they will simply easily ignore their thoughts. They will move from empathy mode to compassion mode. Okay, they will move from unconditional love. Okay, best of everything, because they will be in this mode, all is one. Okay. So the person will have the highest desire to share their wisdom. Since they got all this wisdom, since their throat chakra got activated, they will have the highest desire to share what they learned, what they experienced, what they achieved. They will start to realize that I have to share it with everyone, because if with this understanding, people will live their life in better way. They will have that push to share that wisdom with everyone. So most of the spiritually awakened people will be in this phase. And what are the lessons that has to be learned in this stage? The person has to master their skill in silencing their thoughts, because still they will receive thoughts, but they have to start move from observing thoughts to silencing thoughts. Okay, so it should be able to observe his thoughts, feelings, emotions, everything, environment, everything in an observer state. So he will start to realize life is like, I'm here to experience it. Let me experience it in the observer mode. So he'll be in the higher self mode. He will start to observe things without getting involved much in that. So he'll have a higher level of realization. He will have more alignment with the higher self. So he will start to look at the things in eagle view. That means when we look at the things in eagle view, we know where is pitfall, we know where is the blockage, we know where is steps. Okay, so when he will have this higher perception on life, so he will start to look at the things with the eagle view, which is the mind of. He'll be aligned more with the higher mind. I'll explain about the actual consciousness map that is related to our mind, all those things in the next video. Okay, so this is more of aligning with the higher mind mode. So he will start to realize, he'll have the desire to realize the oneness. So far he has the understanding of oneness, he has the understanding how everything is one, but he will have the desire to realize the oneness. Understanding is different, realizing and experiencing it is different, right? So he'll have the desire to realize the oneness, and then which will direct the person to move on to the next level of consciousness. So, what is the test in this stage? So, what is the test from the universe? The universe will test with this trap of the person will be, since he learned much, he wants to share a lot of stuff. So, that may have a impact on his own soul growth. Okay, yeah, he has to share that, maybe his higher purpose, but still he has to make sure that he is progressing, his own progress is going good. Okay, so he has to make sure that. So that is the trap given in this level. Next level is third eye chakra level, where all is one and one is all, like kind of understanding.